That's what Reno 911 was, being a cop. People are doing things that you don't want them to do. Get out of that tree, sir. No, get off the escalator. No. And so we were always telling our guest stars, we're going to tell you no. Do whatever the hell you want to do anyway. So we're really saying yes and. So take off your bra. Yes. Take off whatever. Be nude. We're going to probably be nude as well. It's always yes and. That was it was an improvised show. So we're always wanting you to go as far as you wanted to go. But we are going to go, no. Get off there. No.
What an amazing show to marathon watch. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
It doesn't get old. It's one surprise after another. Cedric Yarbrough is a comedy powerhouse. From his iconic role as Deputy S. Jones on Reno 911, to voicing iconic characters like Tom Dubois and Stinkmeanor in the Boondocks, Cedric's been in everything from Black Dynamite to BoJack Horseman and even the Muppets Mayhem. I am totally jealous. He's got a knack for stealing scenes. He totally makes us laugh and crack up and wet our pants, and I am so happy he's here today. Woo!
It's great to be out here. So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
What a pleasure.
Thank you.
This is so great. I'm pinching my 10th grade self right now.
Oh my gosh.
As 10th grade, I was just like so influenced by The Simpsons. I don't know if you know, in the Black community, we had all kinds of bootleg Simpsons stuff.
Actually,
Black Barts and stuff like that.
I did find some. I brought it to Matt early on, and he's like, whoa. He likes collecting all that, off-model.
Yes,
Yes,
the bootleg Barts and the bootleg Lisas. It was something else.
So I apologize for ruining your childhood. No.
I think, look what happened. Look what I've become. I've become even more handsome.
That'll be 10%.
More beautiful, yeah. This is all your fault, Nancy.
Royalties.
Well, listen, Cedric Yarbrough, thank you so much for coming.
Nancy. Yeah.
Seriously, I am really honored. You were saying earlier about pinching yourself. I am pinching myself, too. I'll turn into this really dates me, but Rand McNally map of the universe.
Oh, yeah.
With all the colors from pinching myself.
Yes. I remember the Rand McNally. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That and Thomas Brothers Guide?
Thomas Brothers Guide. The Thomas Guide, just to even, what was MapQuest?
Who's Siri?
Yeah, no. We needed real life models of the mountainous stuff.
Seriously.
I have a question for you, because I know you're also in the animation world, just like Nancy, and we're going to get more into that as well. And one of the projects that we're really excited about for you is the new animated Batman series.
Yeah.
When did you find out you were going to be on Batman?
This was, we're shooting, or we're recording the second season right now.
Okay.
The first season is out on Amazon Prime, and it did really, really well. And I was really excited about it. But I found out maybe 2 years ago now, we started recording, and, a lot of the animation that I've been able to do has been in the comedic world.
Yeah.
A lot of the funny stuff with the Boondocks and
Yes.
BoJack Horseman. So to get into that Warner Brothers world of Batman was so cool. A lot of my influence, or how I loved getting into animation, was finding out what the actors were that were recording the shows, and how they were nothing like their people that they're animating.
Yeah.
I was a big, huge Schoolhouse Rock fan, huge Schoolhouse Rock fan. And Jack Sheldon, the jazz musician, who was just this portly white man but had just such this cool sound to him that was very African-American, very jazz, very laid back and cool. And it just opened up my brain about what animation is and what it could be. And so fast forward to now, I'm doing Rupert Thorne, white mob boss, who can't stand Batman and is just a troublemaker. But it just was so great that the producers were so open to letting me try this character and letting him really fly. And
well, Cedric, you've got these pipes that are just like priceless. Seriously.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you can't put a price on that. How do you? It's just like in the way that you perform in all the shows that you do. You're each individual that you play is so specific, and the sounds, and then you can, boost it up and make the timbre stronger, and the energy is so different. And I was doing homework on you and looking at all the various parts that you've played over these. Really, you have quite an impressive.
Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Such a sweet compliment coming from you, because come on. A lot of what I do is you try to breathe life into a character. You do a lot of the research on how this person, to me, Rupert Thorne smokes cigars and he drinks a lot, and he's rich and spoiled. And he has a certain cadence, and I thought of certain people that would have that. And for me, Ed Asner is a big influence for me. I loved him. I loved working with him on the Boondocks, and he played this very wealthy, rich tycoon character who didn't mind getting into some gangster shit,
right?
And so that, for me, that was my, I think I'm going to just steal Ed Asner here. It doesn't sound like him really, but coming out of me, it's a different character. And
That's true.
I use those influences. I use my, old acting techniques to, like I said, breathe life into characters. Do they have a breathing problem? How do they breathe? What do they take in? All the weird actor-y things that you have to think of. But I think the mic hears that,
totally.
And when you do something on camera, we see all of that. So I try to use the same techniques.
This is like a mini masterclass listening to you.
Oh,
seriously, because you're giving these little tidbits for the public that are watching this, that are wanting to be and intending on being and striving to be voiceover actors. It's not you just have a funny voice. Some people are told they have an unusual voice and they should do that for a living, but the amount of actors that are out there that are doing it, that have the same viewpoint that you do, it's such a professionalism. And you take it seriously, and it comes out. And we have a philosophy: if it's not fun, why bother? So you get with these groups and you create your family and have fun doing this, right?
Yeah, I want to take this serious. I want to be funny, but I want to take my comedy seriously.
Right.
I want the people that like me, I want to make sure they go, oh, wait, Cedric's in this? Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy this, because I'm going to put all of me in it. Well, do you do any of those exercises for when you record and stuff? Do you, many mumbling mice or making midnight music in the moonlight?
What did you do today in a minute or two to do a thing distinctly hard to say but harder still to do, a beat it to do, a quarter to do,
all that? Yeah.
No, I don't.
No. But
she does it for parties.
I do.
Yes, okay.
Or at your request.
Yes,
$5.
Okay. It's a good party. It's a good party trick. Okay.
Unique New York, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I will find myself when I do these long walks in the morning, like kind of speed walks, and I'll find myself listening to a podcast or listening to Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Yeah.
The music's so up, and I'm going and just kind of getting my lips, woken up, and I'll do that. But mostly that's kind of weird and kind of fun. It's not necessarily for voiceover, but
yes, I'm the same way. I mean, if I think about it, maybe, but because it is a great tool to have in the case of tools that you have to bring that up, to conjure that up, to go, okay, let me try to warm up my instrument here. But I don't normally do it. But I wanted to know.
People are curious. No, it's a great question. A lot of people are curious about it. And if you feel like you need to do that, you should by all means do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not so much motivated that way. And I kind of tend to not want to do milk. On chocolate, that's kind of tough, but it's not great for the pipes either. It kind of coats the throat a bit, but I tend to drink electrolytes and water, and I'm good to go.
And then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Do you find This is another thing I want to ask you was that don't you find like a lot of us voiceover people are rather musical?
It's surprising. But there's a lot of talent. Dan on The Simpsons as Barney, he sings opera. He's so understated as a person, but man, put that guy in front of a microphone.
Yeah,
so good.
He can go. I know a lot of you can sing. Yardley, yes, you can.
I think Bart sings a little better than me. Yardley's pretty darn good.
Yes,
she's good and very humble.
Yeah,
I don't know how much she like. Hank also sings. He did Spam-A-Lot on Broadway.
Yeah.
He's doing right now. He's got his one-man show. Lots of talented people out there.
Lots of voiceover people really dig music and really like play into that.
Yeah, you were raised in an environment like that, right? Your whole family.
My family is rather musical. My mom is extremely musical. She's singing. She sings a lot. But that goes hand in hand with that Jack Sheldon story about, he just was kind of this whole kind of really cool kind of thing, hooking up words and phrases in closet, right? Yeah, I got a chance to meet him, by the way.
Wow.
Before he passed, he used to play at the Baked Potato off of Cahuenga Jazz Club. Oh. And he would play on Friday nights. And one Friday night, I went and visited him. And he's got stories and plays, and he's killing it. And so at the end of his set, I went up and said, Jack Sheldon, and my name is Cedric Yarbrough. I'm such a fan of you. Has anyone ever done an impression of you to you? He's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, well, I can do you. He's like, whoa, that's pretty good, kid.
How old were you when you met him?
I was in my 30s or something like that. But it was just such a cool kind of a thing to meet him and just kind of go, oh man, dude, you don't know how much you've influenced this weirdo over here, So
I can totally relate.
Cool.
Yeah.
My mentor, Dawes Butler.
Yes.
Just like meeting him. And he stood there when I met him. I had arrived the day before, and my dad and I had rented a car, and we're driving, trying to find his house in Beverly Hills and thinking it's like this rich mansion. He lived to the south of the tracks, I guess, as they say, but it's like it was a modest neighborhood, raised 4 kids. Yeah, he was in Beverly Hills.
He was in Beverly Hills, okay.
Yeah, and we drove and found his street, and there's his house, and it's just a regular house where a regular guy would raise regular kids. And the next day, so we show up to go to lunch together, knock on the door. He opens up the door.
How did that lunch happen? How did you just got in touch with him somehow?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. I got his name. It was given to me by a woman promoting Warner Brother Records. I was working at a radio station. I was 17 years old. And told her I wanted to do voiceovers, and I said, I wonder, she worked for Warner Brothers. Of course, I'm thinking Mel Blanc, right? Yeah. I didn't know for Dawes Butler.
Yeah.
But anyway, I put a little tape together for her. She asked for it, and she responded beautifully and sent me a list. And his was the only name. I didn't know who he was, but his phone number was there. Said that he did the voice of Roadrunner, and I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't that I don't me Okay. It didn't bother me. I thought, okay, so I called him up, and long story short, we just started this long distance mentor-student relationship with me in the Midwest. And that's how it happened. And I just decided fairly quickly, I got to move. I got to get out of Ohio and move to LA.
Yes.
Yeah. So about a year later, that's what I did.
Wow.
And knocked on his door. I'm 5 foot and he's 4'10", and he stood there. He's like, don't just stand there. Give your old mentor a hug.
Yeah.
It was so
Some
sweet.
little peeps meeting. Oh, fantastic. Lilliputians are meeting and talking together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so great. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Really cool, Nancy.
Yeah, thank you.
I knew that Dawes was a influence on you. I mean, what a artist he was.
Yeah.
Dawson, right? Wasn't that his middle name or something like that? And he went as Dawes. I think his first name was something else, but I think that's how he got the name Dawes.
Yeah. But he did, he went way back, old radio and, in the day, the golden era. But June Foray was there. And
June.
Wow. She was around. And just like listening in these lessons and listening to some of the stuff he did. But just every week I would take this bus from Westwood because I was at UCLA and just drop off and walk to his house. And They'd take me out to Pico Boulevard, Pitt's Barbecue. I think it was Love's Barbecue, and take me out to dinner before they dropped me off at the dorm at UCLA. He and his wife. Yeah, it was really special.
They raised you.
But
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
But to find somebody like that and have that brief
it's really
connection.
Important. It really is. And that kind of gives you a confidence, a kind of like, someone saying yes. Go ahead. You're giving you permission.
Fine. Yeah, you're
giving
doing just fine.
Oh, okay. I will walk through this door then because I want to.
Yeah.
And you're giving me the approval. You know what you're doing. So yes, it's such a wonderful history of what voiceover people are and what they do. And I've been doing these Comic-Cons this past year for the first time, and it's really amazing meeting people that just love you for your animation work, and they live as an actor I'm so go what's the next project, okay, I've done this, let's go, and they live in your past a little bit, and you start to remember, oh yeah, I guess I did do that, and that was such an important thing for someone's development and growing up, because it was that way for me, and it's just such a kind of a cool thing to pass on, this kind of animation history, voice history.
Keeps it going.
Yeah.
Passing the baton.
Yeah.
Passing the voice, so to speak, and stealing from others and
stealing
observing.
from others.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Cedric, did you have a mentor like Nancy or someone in your life that kind of gave you that approval to go through that door you wanted to go through?
I didn't really have that. It just doors kept happening that kept going in the direction that I wanted to go. I think my own confidence. I also grew up in the Midwest, and there was nothing else to do other than get really good at what you want to become. It's really cold out, so like stay inside and get good at whatever this is.
Wow.
And so I went to a community college. And they said yes, so I kept acting. Then I went to Minnesota State University, and that they said yes. They kept letting me do more. And then after that, I got into improv and sketch, and they were saying yes.
Wow.
And then I came to Hollywood, and people kept saying yes to me. And so, I think it was just a process of me believing in myself, being hard-headed and going, I think I have a point of view. I think I can contribute. I think I have my own brand of funny or my own brand of whatever it is.
Right.
Let me keep believing in what that is and listening to, my own North Star, I guess. And hopefully it'll, keep working.
Well,
amazing.
I think trusting your instincts is major. You know what's right. And the idea that you were open enough to be able to listen. You said they're saying yes. You kept moving in the right direction. How can you do anything but win?
Yeah. I mean, you get all kinds of no's.
Sure.
So way more no's.
Yeah, but you
thousands of no's, Nancy. Lots
Sorry,
of.
I've had
They
my
were
rejections
like,
also.
No, Cedric, no, not at all. And maybe no. And then a couple
That's
of,
real.
you know what? Why not? And just those little kernels of, why not?
Yeah.
Was enough for me to go, all right, let's keep going.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the whole life wasn't just yes and.
Yeah, a lot of no
you
buts,
kept yes
a lot of
and-ing
no's. And I mean, that's what Reno 911 was, being a cop. People are doing things that you don't want them to do. Get out of that tree, sir. No, get off the escalator. No. And so we were always telling our guest stars, we're going to tell you no. Do whatever the hell you want to do anyway. So we're really saying yes and. So take off your bra. Yes. Take off whatever. Be nude. We're going to probably be nude as well. So I don't know why bra came out. But,
that makes a lot of sense for some of the perps in the show.
Yeah, it's always yes and. Just that's what it was an improvised show. So we're always wanting you to go as far as you wanted to go, but we are going to go no, get off there, no.
What an amazing show to marathon watch. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
It doesn't get old. It's one
It's
surprise
true.
after another. And you must have been surprising each other.
Well, that's what I think a lot of why that show worked so well, because it does work on the element of surprise.
Yeah.
It's an improvised show, so we were trying to shock each other. And with that, it bled into what the audience would see, because they were also surprised as well, because we were shocked what's happening. We wouldn't tell each other someone's going to be on an escalator doing something inappropriate, and you would just shock us. And so let's go with it. You know what? That was funny. Let's do that faster for the second take, and then we're done. You
And
know,
move on,
and then move on.
Oh,
and we had
gosh.
such great, amazing guest stars that were so great to play with. That got that world and got what we were doing. And I mean, then we got to get to work with some really amazing people: Paul Rudd, Jamie Lee Curtis, and it was just amazing people. Dan did the show.
Yes.
Dan did the show. It was awesome. He was fantastic.
Like I said, this guy, you just put a mic around his neck or, nearby, and the guy will perform. And then...
Yeah, he was fantastic. He was great.
He's a force.
Yeah.
Well, I want to get into some improv with you, Nancy and Cedric. So it's called Fanfiction Improv with Nancy and Cedric. Basically, you guys are going to be playing characters you're known for. Nancy's going to be playing Bart. You're going to be playing Deputy S. Jones from Reno 911, of course.
Right.
And the first scene you guys are going to do is a scene from the movie Taken. It's the famous phone call scene. Nancy's going to be Bart playing Liam Neeson.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be playing Deputy Jones as the kidnapper on the other side of the phone.
Okay. Wow. That's some mind bending. So I'm a lawman on the wrong side of the law?
That's right.
Okay.
You're kind of on the wrong side of the law, actually.
Perfect. Beautiful.
So Nancy's going to do the famous monologue, but feel free to chime in throughout the entire monologue as your character.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to give you space to enter in your reactions and your commentary and really get to play with.
You have a lot
Bart.
of faith in us.
No pressure.
Absolutely.
No pressure on
Absolutely,
you.
I do. You guys are comic geniuses in my mind. So whenever you're ready, Bart, take it away.
This is my phone.
Okay. I'll get on mine.
All right. Hey,
Yeah. Hi.
I don't know who you are.
Well, that's a good thing, right? I don't want you to know who I am. Wait, are you a child?
Look, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have any squishies.
Okay, well, I do want squishies, and I do want a ransom. Wait, you're a child. Do
That's
I have your
correct.
daughter? Do I have your daughter?
No, you have my sister Lisa. And
Oh,
you've got to
okay.
let her go now. That'll be the end of it. Complito finito.
Excuse me, was that Spanish that you were speaking?
I am multilingual, but that is beside the point. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you.
I don't think Lisa. Do you want to talk to him? She says she doesn't like you very much. Do you like him? No, he's a jerk. He's a bratty brother. He
Excuse
bothers
me.
you every day?
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Oh, excuse me.
Bring
Sorry.
it back here. Listen,
Yeah.
but if you don't have a cowman, I will look for you.
Mm-hmm.
I will find you.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I will eat my shorts.
Okay, you know what? Go ahead. I hope you enjoy those shorts. It sounds like Lisa's rather be here, actually. She's enjoying her. Are you enjoying? She's a great saxophonist, by the way. Did you know that your sister's very talented?
Okay, I'm out of here. My sister has just upstaged me. Goodbye. Bam. Lisa.
It seems like she would rather be with me.
Under the bus, Bart. He's just trying to be a good brother.
Oh, man.
I almost changed into Professor Fink. The colors, children. Light and...
Do you do impressions at all, Nancy?
I do more sound effects than impressions.
Yes. Maggie, obviously, is a great sound effect.
Maggie, yeah, that is a way of identifying her for sure. Because
she's a sound effect. Yeah.
She said a few words. Sequel. I mean, she said that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, I don't do much. I don't do much impressions.
I was trying to think if there are ones that I do. Dr. Frank.
Maybe some bleeding gums.
Oh, yeah.
Murphy, yeah.
Whoa, I miss him.
Yes.
He was such a great character.
He was a fantastic character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name, Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
I got this bratty brother. She bugs me every day. And this morning my own mother gave my last cupcake away. My dad, he acts like he belongs. He belongs in a zoo, y'all. I'm the saddest kid in gray.
What am I doing? I don't know.
So good. I love it. I love it. This is your playground.
Good old
fabulous.
Yeah, Bleeding Gums. Yeah.
Okay, one more scene if you're up for it.
All right.
You can choose a different
Can I
character
switch
if
it
you
up?
want. Of course.
Maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who do you want to play in the next scene?
What scene is it?
It's a scene. Okay, I'll tell you the scene.
Yeah.
It's a scene from Top Gun.
Okay.
Nancy's going to play Bart being Maverick, and you can play the counterpart Goose if it fits well with whatever character you want to do. You could also do Iceman and be more of a enemy to Maverick.
I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I think we'll have that'll be fun, more fun, having a little confrontation. I did a character named Colonel H. Stinkmeanor on the Boondocks. Very cantankerous.
Oh, yes.
One of the most hateful men in
despicable.
The world.
Yeah.
Very despicable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
get ready.
So
Let's get ready.
Stinkmeanor's Iceman,
yes.
and Bart is Maverick. And she's just going to give you some lines, and you guys are just going to play back and forth.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, yeah.
Eat my shorts, Iceman.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Eat my shorts? Oh, really?
Bo Honky, you can be my wingman anytime as long as you bring the donuts.
You know what? I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Yes, I will bring you donuts, but I will also be very hateful while I give those donuts to you.
Cowabunga, dude. I feel the need. The need.
Don't say it. Don't you dare say it.
The need.
What?
For
donuts or speed?
Donuts.
Oh, you didn't say it. You didn't say it. My goodness, I don't know where we go from here, but maybe a sequel. Top Gun 3.
I say let's go to Dunkin' Donuts. Come on.
I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts with a yellow child and eat donuts. This is perfect.
I don't know, Nancy.
The yellow child.
I don't know.
9 spikes on his head.
I don't know.
I love it.
Oh, boy.
Man.
Yes.
Oh, that was so good.
So, gosh, I'm just curious because this is all improv. You're so genius at it. I mean, I'm looking at some lines here and cheating a little bit, but like when you did Reno, how much of that was scripted? Did they let you, anything? Did they let you run anything you want and come up with your own stuff? Or
Well, Tom Lennon, Ben Garant, and Kerry Kinney were our head writers of the show, who were also Dangle, Jr., and Weigel that were actually acting on the show as well. So they would come up with different scenarios for us, but very loosely written, super small skeletons of our morning briefings. Those were free for all. We never really knew what was happening there. But when we would do certain scenes, there's a very famous scene where Wendy McClendon Covey has a DUI stop of a drunken cowboy, and she gives this DUI choreography stop, and I'm the cowboy. But we shot that the first night of shooting Reno 911, it was kind of like, okay, this is what this show is, I think, is being able to play and figuring it out on the spot, and then maybe doing one more take and making it faster, funnier, or finding the funny in it there. And so that's what the show was. It was improvised. It was us trying to crack each other up all day, and it just, I love those guys. We just felt really, fell in love with each other,
tight.
And you never say never. We might do another season sometime. It seems like people do still have a taste for that show, that kind of unabashed, just go for it kind of humor.
It's so unique, just little sections all the way through. It just carries you along.
It does. And now with TikTok and the internet, it's such a memeable, quick little bites that you can get that you just make you laugh. And just the talent that came out of that show, Niecy Nash is a force.
Yes.
And, Thomas Lennon and Robert Ben Garant, the amazing writers. They did A Night at the Museum, those Night at the Museum movies. Carrie's doing 4 seasons right now on Netflix. It's done so well. Niecy and I have a show called All's Fair that Ryan Murphy produced. That's with Glenn Close and Sarah Paulson and Kim Kardashian. That'll be out very soon.
How cool.
So I'm excited for people
and
to see
that's
that.
obviously another dramatic notch on your belt.
Yes, which has been another wonderful thing that I've been able to do a little bit more of. That was actually my background is drama, and I started getting into comedies, but I was always doing dramatic work until I got out of college, and so I was able to do a movie called Juror No. 2 with Clint Eastwood.
So good,
incredible.
I loved it.
And just to be able to do that with Clint was.
Oh my gosh, what was that like for you, being like directed by Clint Eastwood?
It was amazing. He's so cool with it, I got a chance to witness Clint enjoying being Clint. There's a bridge scene that Nicholas Hoult and I have where I kind of confront Nicholas Hoult. Like maybe my second day of shooting, and I'm like, all right, I gotta really bone up here and let them know they didn't hire someone that doesn't know what they're doing. So let me put it on them here. And we had to block off all this traffic on the bridge. And we would do the scene, and then we would let the traffic go. And when we would let the traffic go, Clint would greet all of these cars, passing by. And just to watch him go, I'm Clint Eastwood. I'm the reason why we're stopping traffic. And everyone was just loving this 93-year-old man. That still had this swagger. He's got this still cool, steely blue eyes. And just like, hey, how are you? I'm Clint Eastwood. It's just great. It was so cool. Such a great experience and such a great cast to work with.
That's
Nick Holt and J.K. Simmons. And just Kiefer Sutherland, wonderful actors, and so it was great to do that.
Fabulous.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What if there were like a crossover convention panel, like 911 meets The Simpsons? What would your title and pitch look and sound like?
Oh, it would be one of the most inept, stupidest police films ever. I mean, Chief Wiggum. Because I think he would outrank Lieutenant Dangle. We did the Reno 911 Miami movie, and we accidentally solved the case. And so that's what was a lot of what would happen. That we stumbled into, oh, wait, what? Oh, we did something? That's right, we're heroes. Kind of a thing.
So good. It should.
And I would love if we were animated. That's where I would think would be kind of a fun, like the Reno sheriffs are animated.
Simpsonized.
That's
Simpsonized,
interesting. I wonder if that would work. Simpsonizing them.
Yeah,
that would be
Simpsonizing
fun.
them
They
would be a
come to
good
Springfield.
thing. Yeah, would be kind of a fun crossover. That would be cool.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
They should do it.
Yeah.
Well, we know some people.
Well, Chief Wiggum will be there with Ralph and talking to you. Officer, I just wanted to say what a pleasure it is to have you arrest my dad.
Arrest my dad. Oh my God, that'd be funny. That'd be pretty good.
What's his name? His name is
I'm such a big fan of
Harry?
Harry.
Yeah.
Harry Shearer.
Harry
yeah.
Shearer. Yeah, his quality, his voice. Does he do No, that's Hank that does Wiggum.
Yeah.
Hank does Wiggum. Okay.
Yeah.
But Harry
does.
He does so many great things. He has such a great quality to his vocal fries, his how deep his voice can get, and
because he does Ned Flanders, and he does Mr. Burns and Skinner, and it's quite a range there.
He sure does. Yeah,
lots of talent on that show.
Did you know when is it that you knew, like, okay, this is something, we have something? Pretty early on, or was it?
It's like around season 4, we were kind of thinking, are we gonna, I wasn't so genned into like Nielsen ratings, and Fox wasn't really a network when we started. It wasn't reaching all of the television stations in the homes throughout the United States. Like my folks in Ohio, they couldn't even get it.
Wow.
I don't think. And it's like, it was
wild.
And it was always like, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can keep on going. And I know that there were, in the South mostly, people did not like Bart. He was a troublemaker, and he set a bad example and all that. I'm like, eat my shorts.
Yeah.
I remember being at it was my kids, it was at a track meet or something, and I'm sitting there, and there were some women sitting in front of me, and they were talking about The Simpsons. They didn't know me, and I'm just couldn't help overhear their conversation.
Were you in the Midwest, or were you out here?
No, this was out here.
Out here, okay, yeah.
And we were definitely in production. This was in the early 90s.
Yes.
And they were talking about it, and 2 women liked it and the 1 woman didn't. It was very interesting, and I couldn't resist, and I tapped on their shoulders. I said, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist overhearing what you were saying. But I just wanted to tell you, I'm Bart Simpson. What's happening, man?
Must have. Wow.
That must have been a shocker.
Talking all that mess, and then all of a sudden that lady's here. Wow.
Well, the lady she sort of flipped a little bit, because there's something about a celebrity. I don't know what that is.
Or actual real confrontation of someone actually going, that actually, I hear you saying that, and you're talking about me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I was talking about you. You know what? I'm going to give that Bart a try. And I guess America did. Yeah.
It's interesting. They do. And people maybe have a different viewpoint then about the show.
Yes.
Because of that.
So it was around 4th season is when you were like, okay, you know what? I think something's happening here.
Yeah.
I was working at California Adventure as the genie in the Aladdin musical when
that's nuts.
Reno was still, I was still working there when the show was on, and I was like, it's a basic cable show. Thing's not going to happen. But I could hear people going, Reno 911 in the audience.
Oh.
And I was like, you know what? I think I can quit this job.
Wow.
Because I was still working on there on the weekends.
They went, the genie, he's on Reno 911.
That's at Reno 911. I could heir them say it.
Amazing.
How far into Reno were you?
We had
when that
just
happened?
done one season.
One season. Okay.
But I just thought, I'm just keep this job because you
never know.
Just basic cable, man. Come on. No one's watching this thing. What? No. This is a terrible show. I won't tell my mom. She would be embarrassed about me, doing all the weird stuff that I'm doing. So, no, I'm going to keep this blue paint on my face and,
I still get it. The Simpsons starting on the Tracy Ullman show, I thought, it's just these little vignettes. They're 30 seconds, a minute long. Who cares? Whatever. And I went in for the audition and did it, and I got the job, and I didn't think it was any big deal because who knew what? And then after we had done maybe 30 30 little vignettes. The fan mail that was coming into that show was about these little vignettes.
Wow.
And then they started talking about turning it into a half hour. I'm like, whoa.
It's so interesting, just that turn of you realize, okay, wow,
Yeah.
things are changing here.
Yeah.
This is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So totally true.
Well, Alibaba, I don't know. I don't think you have the rights to hear the genie, guys. I think it's too expensive. I mean, come on, guys. We're gonna. Are we?
Disney
do we
is
have
our
Disney?
friend.
Is Disney your friend?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That's
Hilarious.
hilarious. We have a way around that. Don't worry.
Oh.
We'll get into it in the show.
Yeah. Well, are we going to do a musical, you and me?
Oh yeah. There's some.
Oh, yeah,
there's
is
some.
that- are
There's
there
some
things that-
musical
oh.
activities
Some
coming
things-
up.
Oh, okay.
Coming
okay,
up after
okay.
the break. You know, the Simpsons episodes are full of social satire. That's, one of the greatest parts about the Simpsons as a show. If you were writing a show for the Simpsons, like an episode today, and it's about voice acting, and in Springfield there's some voice actors like yourselves, what kind of chaos would you get those voice actors into? They're like trying to make it in the streaming era. They have these obstacles to kind of confront as voice actors. What would you make them get into?
Okay. I feel like Barney would be the engineer. Burp. I think
Scary good. Scary good.
I think having him at the helm of buttons would be amazing. I want to jump up and make it bigger, like a Rent type of show where it's lots of angst and it's the 90s. It's a throwback where we saw the Simpsons characters before, and now they are getting ready to be kicked out of their home, and Homer has a song and monologue talking about how he needs to leave the house, yet he's squatting in the home.
But I'm taking that idea and I'm gonna let him know who
Don't,
write it. No,
Nancy, don't. Do not. This is where we say no to Cedric. This is a no. This is a no situation. You don't have to say yes for this
Yeah,
one.
but I have a feeling, like most actors, I think they don't recognize it. Actors are writers.
Yeah.
You have to think on
You
your
have
feet.
to.
And yes, there is a script, and especially in live theater, you got to stick to the word as it is. But it's like you have such a wild imagination that you could do anything. And if you wanted to write a script, you let me know.
Particularly when I was going to college for this, as an actor, you were rather being young, you're kind of a vessel to be filled, as opposed to having all these experiences now.
Right.
You can contribute. You can say, this is my point of view in a certain scenario. This is what I would do, or this is how I see it. And so with life experience, with working on set, with doing working with so many people, it shapes you. It shapes your imagination. It shapes what you'd like to be seen. How you want to be seen. What you have never seen and you want it on screen. You become a writer. You become a producer. You become a director. All of that.
All right, Cedric, imagine Springfield is holding like an improv night.
Okay.
And it's like Groundling style.
Uh-huh.
So what sketch would you perform with locals like Chief Wiggum and Barney and...
Yeah. I'm trying to think who would be a great improv partner. Who would be a yes and
Maybe
who would
Frank.
be awful.
You mean a character or actor?
I would love to do an improv scene with Nelson.
Oh.
It would be bratty and awful.
You're on.
And okay.
You're on.
So the scenario is we're buying a new bed for Nelson.
Okay.
And I'm a character from BoJack Horseman. It was Officer Meow Meow Fuzzy Face.
Right.
And he kind of a superhero kind of a voice. And somehow he's helping this youth purchase a bed of some
Sleep
sort.
easy or something like that.
Yes. All right. Hello there, youth. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you very much.
Yes. Wow, you have a rather manly voice for a, what are you, 13, 14?
14.
Okay, I see that.
14. My good friends are 10. I like to be the leader of the gang, I'm just saying.
You hang out with a younger crew.
Yes, because I am a leader.
You also look like a juvenile delinquent.
So listen, I'm not gonna, thank you for that. I take that as a compliment.
Great. It wasn't meant to be. Listen, so we here at Posturepedic have many beds to choose from. Is there one that you would rather pee in?
Well, you know, it's interesting you say it's posturepedic because I've been working on my posture.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. I'm just wondering, what do you think? The backbone. I'm trying to build up the backbone a little bit.
Yeah, I can see you do have a kind of a haunch back there.
It is a little, it's the weight of the vest.
Yeah. You know what would be better than buying a bed is take off the vest.
Wait, what?
Did you never think that you've been sleeping in that vest? You've been in that vest for how long?
It's the only wardrobe I have.
Ah, okay.
This is it, the blue vest. We got it. I like it.
Well, all right. Well, we're not getting rid of the vest. Let's buy a queen size bed for you.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
All right, and scene. I don't know if any of this is usable, Nancy.
I don't know either.
You would be surprised.
A cop helping a child buy a bed? I don't know, Nancy.
I like it.
Oh my gosh. So you picked Nelson for this scene, and I'm just wondering.
Nelson is so damn funny to me.
I love him.
He makes me laugh. That attitude is such a universal thing of laughing at someone's pain. You know, he's such a jerk and just, it's so great, man.
And he's got an incredible crush on the amazing Mrs. Simpson. By the way, it's Nelson Mandela months.
Oh, Mandela months, of course. Of course. Oh, that's so funny. That's great.
So, Cedric, which Simpsons-like archetype fits you best as a voice actor? Are you more like Nelson? Are you more like Bart, maybe? Or even like Mr. Burns? Yeah, but like as a voice actor, like getting into one of those voices, which one would you want to dive into?
I mean, I think I've already gone into Frank. Frank is, I love Frank. I think he's so funny and
the colors, children.
I mean, that guy is
the weird noises that
the weird
mean
noises. Yes,
Hank.
being enthralled with the little vacuum, the Fisher Price vacuum, and not letting children play with it. I think, from what I remember, I think it was you. Like it was a child who wanted to play with it, but he's like,
you would never, you wouldn't appreciate all these colors.
And I don't know if it was written in the script, the word Glavin, or if that was Hank just doing that. Glavin. I think he's kind of related to Database, but
yes,
they sort of seem, but they never married the two together.
Oh yeah,
so to speak.
I could see that. Yeah, they're definitely related. Definitely somehow.
Just for a brief summer, I worked with Jonathan Winters and to try to be on the stage with him. I feel the same way with you. I got to tell you.
Jonathan Winters, what an amazing talent.
Just genius.
An improv talent.
Oh my gosh.
You go back and watch some of his things. It's just like, that's just the creativity, the youthful spirit, the being able to not censor yourself and go, you know what? Let me just play.
Beyond.
Have a good time,
And then Robin Williams, the
definitely
coupling
related.
of them. It was incredible.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wasn't Jonathan Winters his son on Mork and Mindy?
Yes.
Hysterical.
Oh
so
man,
funny.
I went to a taping of that once, and
You did?
I did, and at the end of the show, he had diapers on.
Yeah.
He had diapers on, and he turned to the audience. I'm not kidding. Wham! Down they were.
Oh my
God!
God.
Yeah, shooting the moon to the audience.
Of course.
Robin.
course.
That was Robin.
Yeah. Wow. That's so funny.
That's commitment.
It takes courage to be an improv actor.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It's bravery. Just go. Just
Absolutely.
do it. You know, some of our best, like Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, Eddie Murphy, you know, they're just brave, you know.
Totally.
I think, you know, working on Reno 911, playing with Carlos Alazraqui and Thomas Lennon, Robert Ben Garant, Carrie, Wendy, Nisi. They, particularly our women on the show, they are so brave, so funny. Pound for pound, to me, are the funniest. And they taught me bravery. You know, they taught me, no, it's okay. Go there. It's fine. Yeah, keep going. Go, no more. It's fine.
Wow.
You got it. So, you know, your brain is already there. Just play
Beautiful.
with us.
They got your back.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Mhm.
The fans want to know specifically, were there any scenes on Reno that were really hard to film? Because people, like, maybe they were laughing so much.
There was, okay, here's a scene that was rather difficult for me. So the scenario is that Wendy McClendon Covey's character, Clementine, is getting married. And she decides to have some strippers come for her little bachelorette party. And we find out that Jones, my character, is a stripper on the side. He's part of this, he's part of this troupe, Buns and Roses, And so I pitched them this idea where, Jones comes in, he has a little mini pool, he's getting ready to do a show, he strips, he douses himself with milk, it's a whole milk bath, sexy. He thinks it's sexy. He chokes on the milk, of course, and they're dying. They're laughing at this pitch that I give them. So come to the day of shooting, I'm like, oh my God, I pitched this thing, but now I have to do it.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Here we go. The costumer, on the show could tell that I was pretty nervous. She's like, okay, so here's your underwear that you're gonna have to wear. Here's the milk that you
was it room temperature at least?
It was it was not. It was cold, chilly milk. But she said, I have some liquor in the in the costume trailer.
Real?
Yes. So I got blitzy drunk to do this scene. So if you ever watch the show and you watch the episode where she gets married and I'm the stripper, I am tore down.
Dude, I have to check that out.
We're going to think about that.
No, you don't, Nancy Cartwright. You don't have to check it out. I'm telling you about it so you don't. It's a cautionary tale. Do not look at this.
Do you know how many people watching this right now?
Go back and watch that.
The viewership's going to increase because of that. Your courage to strip down.
Yep, a good old 28-year-old Cedric Yarbrough is taking a drunk milk bath.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're going to watch that after this episode.
Great question, Nancy. Fantastic.
Thank you.
What's your process for getting into a character's head as an actor? Now, the difference between live roles like Reno, obviously, and then your animated roles like on the Boondocks or on BoJack Horseman. Like, what's the difference between live action acting and voiceover acting?
And for me, there is some differences.
Yeah.
Animation for me is a little freer in that I can be anything I want to be. Say for this character, Colonel H. Stinkmeanor that I did earlier, he is for me, cousin of Jack Sheldon. Jack was this kind of thing, he was just really cool. And then I turn him up with Stinkmeanor's this way. He's a little more cantankerous. So he's that, but, turned up. For Reno, very different in that those characters were kind of weird funhouse mirror versions of ourselves.
Oh,
We're not exactly that, but there's some of that in us, you know, because we had to live in those characters and it had to come out of us.
Right.
So they weren't lines that we, you know, had to study. It was a lot of organic.
Yeah.
Something like Juror No. 2 was a guy who had lost. His brother had passed away through gang violence, and he was head of a Boys and Girls Club. So I went to a Boys and Girls Club in Los Angeles, talked to you know, some counselors there, how to you know, deal with kids, how to deal with people that have dealt with loss. I spoke with people that have lost, you know, siblings, family members through gun violence.
Yeah.
And so it was a different process for me because I felt like I needed to be grounded in that way and why he moved the way he did, how he spoke the way he spoke, how he had prejudged a lot of things that were happening within, you know, the system of what was going on in the story.
Yeah.
So for me, process is very important, and you know, each for me is a different way of going about it. With Reno, it was more organic because a lot of it was me. Stinkmeanor, that stuff was written, but that voice carried a lot of it for me. It made me more cantankerous. It brought me to where I needed to be as angry as I had to be.
Yeah.
And with Juror No. 2, per se, was doing the research of what loss is, what someone going through, you know, gang violence and feeling beaten by the system. So
Incredible.
Yeah, incredible work. And the dedication, and I hear like the work that you did, the homework that you did to ground yourself that way. It's
important
admirable.
to me. All this stuff is really important to me. You know, I do take it seriously. I want people to feel like, you know, I'm in good hands with Cedric. Whatever it is, I know he's trying to take care of me. He is thinking about what the audience would see, because that's how I am when I watch movies. I'm that didn't work for me. I don't know about that. I didn't buy that, and I don't want to be that for someone. I want them to go, "Ooh, that was good, man. He killed that right there." That's exactly how I would feel.
Right.
Or that I believe, even as ridiculous as that is. Yeah, that's who that is.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, all of that is, you know, super important to me.
Yeah, you're bringing truth to each character that you're playing. Yeah. That's beautiful.
How about you and I?
Yeah.
We dream up a character and a plot line for being placed in Springfield. Like, who are you and what chaos are you bringing to town? What does he sound like?
Maybe he's a southern kind of a cool kind of a guy who's moseying into town, and maybe he's kind of a hero to Bart, or something kind of like a Sam Elliott kind of a. Well, Sam Elliott's kind of has that more kind of a nasal kind of a thing, and he's got a lot of mustache there. Hey, how are you doing there, Bart? I see that you've had some problems in school.
Oh man, how did you find that out?
Oh, it's in the Springfield Gazette.
Oh.
Yeah, you made the papers.
Oh.
Of how bad of a child you are.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm the best bad child.
Yes, this is true. And you know what? I grew up as a badass child, and now I'm a badass adult.
Really?
Look at your future right here.
Yeah, but you're kind of big and foreboding.
Yeah,
and
so
I'm a little scared. And
well, I'm not here to detour you. I'm saying keep being a badass. If you want to grow up to have a big old bushy mustache and a southern disposition, keep doing what you're doing, Bart.
Man, thanks for the advice, dude.
Yeah, don't have a cow, man.
Perfect!
Yeah, did we do it? We did it.
And scene.
All right.
Oh, God. Let's sing.
I know, we're like, can we get to the part where we sing? But
Yeah,
there's
let's
one
do
more thing
it.
before the singing.
Okay.
Okay, because we got to do this with every guest. The Simpsons fans are obviously wild with their theories, their conspiracy theories, their, different hot takes, etc.
Well, it's pretty amazing. I was going to say Boondocks is a lot like what The Simpsons is, like predicting the future, and that which is so incredible about The Simpsons. But the Boondocks also we're cousins to you guys in that a lot of the things that we did back then have started to become true a little bit.
Really?
Ours was a little racier, probably.
So how'd they do that? How'd they do that?
These writers are really brilliant. They're really good at what they do. And they, I think, just kind of know human behavior and how we are and writing how humans are. I think that's kind of what it is.
So not a crystal ball, not tarot cards, not like up in the sky kind of a thing.
I don't think
They're just
so.
like imagination.
Well, you guys also, it takes a while to animate.
Yeah.
And ours took a long while to animate. So they always had to make our topics kind of evergreen.
Yep.
Right.
And so with that is the study of human behavior.
Right.
This is Simpsons Declassified right here.
Right? I think that's really kind of what it was. And I can only speak for, the Boondocks, but I see the similarities in how you guys,
Wow.
Yeah.
came up with this stuff. It's like, oh, wow.
And
That's
there's
how we
so
are.
much agreement that it's become such a thing that people are looking for it now, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Our next game is A Night of Broadway with Nancy and Cedric. A lively musical improv game. I'm going to have Cedric and Nancy take turns singing in one of their respective iconic characters. Each character will draw a performance instruction cue card, which includes the character they will sing as, a public domain song, and then the instructions to sing the song in a unique musical theater style. And so we'll take turns. Nancy will do one, then Cedric, you will do one, and so on and so forth.
Okay, so Cedric, this is Bart Simpson singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat a la Hairspray.
Oh, okay.
Okay? All right.
Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily dish this boring scheme.
Wow.
Just a snippet.
Yes.
That's
I-
right.
I,
Snippet.
like it. Yes, let's just do snippets.
Little snippets.
Okay. Here's Deputy Jones from Reno 911 singing Home on the Range, but in a classy, jazzy Chicago style. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard of a scourging word. There's the jazzy Chicago part. And something in somethings all day. How's that? Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
that's beautiful.
That sounds so
Perfect.
nice. It's so rich.
Thank you. Yeah, Jones is very, he's kind of smooth.
That's right.
Okay, so this is Nelson Muntz. Old MacDonald had a farm, kind of Les Miserables, Yentl crossover.
Okay.
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 Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you
Find me.
find me in the night? I made up the words myself, but okay.
Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
I want to learn from you.
Yes. Nelson's like a rock star. Like I want Nelson as Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's
or something.
true.
Baba. I mean, my goodness.
Do it, do
Nancy.
it. Sing it together.
Oh my God.
Duet.
We're gonna do Three Blind Mice in the style of Sweeney Todd from Sweeney Todd. And I did Sweeney Todd in
That's right.
college. So, all right. Three blind mice
Oh, three blind mice. See how they run, oh, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as three blind mice?
That's so good.
All right. Yeah?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Bravo.
This is one of my favorites. This is Ralph. We love Ralph with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Mm-hmm.
Whimsical, heartfelt with the sweetness of Ralph to with the attitude of the sound of music.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I hate glue, it tastes bizarre. Oh, that's all that I know. Please don't give me no sorrow.
Beautiful.
That-
Beautiful.
Not quite my key, but
Beautiful. Beautiful, Nancy. That's Nancy Cartwright, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me? Okay. We're doing the character Colonel H. Stinkmeanor from the Boondocks. The song is Farajaka, but in the style of Wicked.
Farajaka, oh, Farajaka, dormez-vous, dormez-vous, sole mattina, sole mattina, din, din, don, din, din, da.
I wasn't going to go for that
pulled back,
big
you
note.
pulled it
I
back.
held it back, yeah.
Pulled it back a little bit. That was beautiful.
And I didn't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
That was mostly.
You still want to have your
what I
voice
wanted to do.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, here's another one. So this is Kearney. Now, Kearney, you got Nelson Muntz.
Uh-huh.
So then when they gave me Kearney in the script, I'm like, how am I going to make another bully sound? So Kearney is just a softer version
Oh,
of
Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Just breathy. It's breathier. So there's a little,
Okay.
for those creating characters out there, it's kind of
Yes.
like what you did.
Yes, you use
You
what you
ruffle-
have,
yeah.
and then you either put more or take back.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mhm.
So this is Kearney, London Bridge is falling down with kind of a West Side Story,
Ah.
kind of a hint to it.
Mm-hmm.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down.
That's right.
Falling down.
Yeah.
London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. Short and sweet.
Yes. boy, crazy boy.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
You got it. You
Yes.
got it.
Yeah, I felt the taunt. I felt the soft. Yes, all of
Thank
it,
you.
Nancy.
Thank you, man.
All right. You-
From you, the master.
I loved it. I loved it. Okay, so here's the characters: Meow Meow Fuzzy Face from BoJack Horseman, Rockabye Baby, but majestic like Lion King.
Oh, there you go.
Rockabye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Ah, singing ya, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
I don't know if any baby's going to fall
I
asleep
don't
listening
think
to that
so
one.
either. No. Yeah. It's
Seriously.
the opposite. Yeah.
Okay, I think we each have one more here.
Okay.
So this is Database, the singing Yankee Doodle Dandy, Hamilton style, wordy rapid fire with a nerdy flair.
Uh-huh.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Rapid fire.
Yeah. Yes. Lin-Manuel would be proud of you. Very cool. I'm going to call an audible because I have a character here, but I think I want to do Dr. Frank.
Okay.
Do
Again.
it, do it.
Professor Frank singing The Muffin Man.
Me. Hey, have you seen the Muffin Man? What, the Muffin Man? No, the Muffin Man. Have you seen the Muffin? What? Who is that? Who just said? Are you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to. Wait. Oh.
And that concludes our night in Broadway.
That's a surprise. You threw a curveball in there.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not curve it up for me? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is your night, your Broadway night. So we do have one more thing for you,
Okay.
Cedric, which is the fans' questions for you. We asked Nancy's fan base to send in some questions just for you.
Okay.
So we have them here in this special declassified mailbox. All right, so here we go. This is from Christopher Nance. No relationship. What role are you most proud of? Love you on Reno, the Boondocks, and Black Dynamite.
Thank you for that compliment. I think probably the most proud that I've been a part of. This show is called Speechless, where I played a aide on the show. It was about a child who had CP, and he was nonverbal, but he communicated on his glasses. He had a laser and a communication board on his wheelchair. So it had phrases, letters, and then I played this character named Kenneth on Speechless, who was his aide. And so I spoke for him. I helped him meet girls. I helped him through school. And
was he a teenager? How
it was
old
a teen.
was he?
Yeah, the character is a teenager, and it was played beautifully by an actor named Micah Fowler, and who also has CP in real life. But he is not nonverbal, but for the show, he was. Also starred Minnie Driver, who played his mother, who was kind of a bear of a mom who really took care of him. John Ross Bowie played his father. And it was just a really great show about disability and being an African-American man, being the mentor on the show, who helped this kid navigate his teenage years and right up to college, was a real honor. And
you helped him find his own voice.
Yes,
right?
yes. Just being able to have that opportunity to show that on national television for 3 seasons was really, really cool. I love what I've been able to do with Boondocks and other shows and Reno, but that for me felt like a really great feather in the cap of this career, that this non-traditional family that was written by Scott Silveri, whose brother had CP, and he wanted to show a depiction of a family that dealt with disability, but dealt with it in a real way. This kid was a jerk sometimes. He was also an angel. He was learning to be a man. And so my character was in that regard, trying to teach him that way. So it was really cool.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Well, great setup. Thank you for the alley-oop. Yeah.
Okay, our next fan question comes from Tom Brooks, author, who asks, what was your favorite memory filming the Reno 911 movie? I know there's 3, but...
Yes. My favorite memory there's so many great memories, just doing that show, but of the movie was just all of us being in Miami together and how that city just kind of let us do a lot of crazy things. Like we blew up a fake whale on the beach of there. And they were like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's fine. We drove through cafes, like the car through restaurants and
For
stuff.
real?
Yes, they just let us do a lot of weird stuff in that. I mean, it's Florida. So they just kind of,
I don't care.
If you don't do it, someone else is going to do it. So
If you don't blow up that whale, someone else.
the whale will be blown up in a way somehow. So that was really great. Just that how generous that city was, and just I can't tell you, say it enough that how much in love I am with that cast. That we just being able to be there in Miami together, running around was fun.
How fun.
What a riot.
It's a good
Totally
time.
fun.
All right, our last question from our
Okay.
listeners. Stink Magiani asks, what was working on Black Dynamite like?
Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite, Nancy. I don't know if you ever saw Black Dynamite, but it was a blaxploitation type movie. It looked like a blaxploitation movie that came right out of 1974.
Wow.
Black Dynamite is this character played by Michael Jai White, who is basically this superhero. He's an ex-FBI agent, ex-CIA agent, with a license to kill, kung fu expert. And it was written by Michael Jai White, who played the lead character. And I played a pimp named Chocolate Giddy Up in the film. And there's this famous pimp council meeting that where all of us, Arsenio Hall's in there. I'm there. Bokeem Woodbine, some great, phenomenal actors are in this movie. Tommy Davidson. I mean, just amazing, really funny people. And Michael, he pitched me this idea of this movie, and it was originally going to be called Superbad, but a couple of white kids came in and wrote that movie.
Wow.
So he came up with this other movie called Black Dynamite, and it's really funny. The costumer, I'm trying to remember her name. She's an Oscar award-winning costumer now, who put us all in these amazing pimp costumes.
Oh, we're gonna have to pull up a picture of that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Eye candy.
You got some research. Me taking a milk bath.
Yes.
And me as Chocolate Giddy Up. But it was super fun. Michael Jai White was super generous. He let me improvise a lot within that scene. There's a famous part where he comes into with this pimp council, and he's like, anyone who sells drugs in our community, you're gonna have to answer to me. And then I kind of earnestly look up to him and go, Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community. And it was just a very earnest, like, don't hurt me. I know I'm a pimp, but I'm scared of you, Black Dynamite, kind of a thing that I just improvise, and a lot of people, it's become rather memeable. So I think that's what he was referring to.
You are rather memeable.
Oh, well, I'm a walking meme.
What a treat, right?
Such a treat.
We had a good time, right?
So generous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This was amazing.
What you've got coming up that you're so excited about? Share it with us all.
I have a new game show called 99 to Beat. It's hosted by Ken Jeong and Aaron Andrews, but the voice for the show is me. You'll hear me telling the contestants some of the games. So,
So as the host, you like the host?
I'm not they are the host, but I'm the voice of the kind of godlike character in the sky, telling them to now it's time to do this, and it's a very this kind of character who's just very you have 4 seconds to do whatever the hell I tell you to do. So it's a kind of American Squid Games show that's coming out September 24th on Fox.
Fun.
So fun.
Yeah, and it's so amazing because I love animation, but I've never done kind of announcing type of work, and that's a whole other world unto itself. That thing.
It's like narration.
Yes,
it's very different.
That and like audiobooks or stuff like there's so many different cousins of what we do just with voice, that you can do. And so this is another another avenue that I'm really excited for people.
You are out there. You're doing so much
stuff. We try to keep people on their toes, and like I said, every once in a while people say yes. So like this, just coming here.
Right on.
I can't believe
we're so happy you said yes to our show.
Yeah. Thank you.
Show's over, losers.